Did you know that southern Portugal is home to breathtaking hidden gems that most tourists overlook? From dramatic coastlines, to mountain views, to charming villages, the Algarve offers so much more than the usual spots. Stick around as we uncover these stunning locations. You won't want to miss this. Welcome to our exploration of southern Portugal's hidden gems. In this video, we're taking you off the beaten path to discover some incredible spots in the Algarve region that you won't find in your typical guidebook. Let's jump right into it. Now here's the thing. Many travelers flock to Lisbon and Porto, which are beautiful cities. But if you're only visiting the popular destinations, you're missing out on something special. Southern Portugal, and specifically the Algarve, is full of hidden gems, places that capture the true essence of Portuguese culture, nature, and history. And in this video, we'll take you through some of the best spots in the region, and trust me, you're going to want to add these to your bucket list. So, our first stop is Lagos. And Lagos is our home base, and it's really a perfect home base. There's lots of shopping, lots of places to stay. There's lots of options if you want to stay in Lagos. And there's lots of things to do. Lagos is one of the most vibrant towns in the Algarve, but still manages to maintain its historic charm. The old town is filled with cobblestone streets and beautiful architecture, and let's not forget the stunning beaches like Praia Dona Ana. And of course, there's the food, and that's one thing we're going to check out, the food. So as we're in Lagos today, we're going to spend a full day in Lagos, and we're going to check out a great lunch spot. So hopefully it's great. Hopefully it's fantastic. So let's check that out and get to our time in Lagos. There's so many different things to do in Lagos, from visiting the fort, like going to some museums like the Slave Museum or the Lagos Museum, and of course strolling to the marina. So now we're at a little, I think it's a lounge bar kind of cafe place called Gucci. There's the name right there. It's just a little outdoor cafe with kind of a brunch food. So we're getting kind of open-faced sandwiches, one with salmon and one with mushrooms and a poached egg. So when you travel through the Algarve, one important thing you need is a car. You need to rent a car so you can see all the beautiful little places. And this is the one we've rented right here from EPI Rental. Pretty decent rental company from what we've seen so far, but you can see it's drizzling very slightly. And this is our home base. We're in Lagos, which I think is the perfect home base. But today we are going to head out to the southernmost place in Europe. We're going to Sagres. So yeah, well, let's get in the car and we'll head off to Sagres. So we've made our way to Sagres, Portugal. It was once known to be the end of the world out there, because it's the southwesternmost point in Europe. And look at that in the background, the waves just pounding in. It's February right now, in just jeans and a light sweater. It's about 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 20 degrees Celsius. It's a beautiful day, and the fort right behind us right here. So that's where we are. We're at the fort at Sagres. Just beautiful. It's so beautiful. tunnel down into a grotto right underneath this massive point that is creating this thundering noise. It's down through the grates there, way down. You can't see it, it's too dark, but... Wow, it's loud and the ground is shaking. And the beaches are some of the most serene in the Algarve. It's a popular spot for surfers, but it's also perfect if you want to get away from the crowds and enjoy the natural landscape. Oh, and the food here was incredible. Let's hope the view, or the food, is as good as this nice view that we have out under the ocean. So, for myself, I've got fried baby squid with salad and potatoes, but there's the baby squid. And we have a piri-piri chicken with fries and salad. And the piri-piri looks good.
Yes.
And that restaurant was good. The view was fantastic. This is a lovely view of the ocean here, and but nice spot. So we'll just see how it works out in the next spot. So let's head off to our next destination. So we're here in the beautiful little town of Tavira, and it's a little wet. We didn't plan on coming here today, but that's fine. We've been all the way to the west end of the Algarve now in Sagres. Now we're almost exactly the opposite direction along the coast. We're at the eastern end of the Algarve. So let's see what it's got. I know it has a castle and some beautiful little shops and parks and places to eat. Tavira is like a step back in time with its Roman architecture, picturesque streets, and peaceful vibe. So other than going to the river, which is really beautiful along the river in Tavira, there's the castle. And the castle has, you can see behind me, it's got some gardens. I mean, it's an old thing, and you know, there's not a lot to see, but it's really beautiful, and the views are spectacular. So, you know, as a thing to do in Tavira, one thing, go to the castle.
Hey, in Tavira, just exploring this little town on a river. It's really old, very quaint, and very pretty, like a little gem.
The Roman Bridge is a must-stop. We tried some fantastic Portuguese dishes at a little restaurant we discovered along the river. What a gem. So what I have here is tuna belly brochette or bruschetta. And look at this. They look cool. And then I have, I think it's a cuttlefish croquette. So 4 of those. And then we have...
This is a burrata salad with roasted asparagus.
Wow, asparagus. Yum. So we just finished our lunch in Tavira here, and we're at a place called Cas Oceanic Restaurante. Beautiful. I mean, we really didn't plan on coming to this spot, but it ended up being great. Kind of elevated lunch. The waiter was a character. He was really great. So highly recommend it. So right now, for us, It's a winner in Tavira, this restaurant. Check it out. So here we are. We're back in the car again. Our goal today is head to the north, to the mountain area. It's only about an hour's drive, but let's just get her started. So we just stopped in a little place called, I think it's Caldes de Monchique, and I think there's ruins here and little trails, and it's a magnificent little area. So let's just do a little exploring before we get back and do some driving. So now let's head towards Monchique, and we've got to get to the highest mountain in the Algarve too. I think it's Foya. Let's get going. Okay, so having a car is really important. You really need to get your way around. So now we've made our way all the way up to the highest points in the south of Portugal in the Algarve. So here we are. We're at Mount Foya with some spectacular views. It just doesn't do it justice. Wow, spectacular. And when it comes to food, we tried a local cafe in the heart of Monchique. Wow, did it hit the spot. So we've come to a little cafe here in the square, and it's called Monchique. And it's rated high on Google. I think it's a 4.6 Google rating, so we decided we'd give it a try. And we're sitting outside, and it's February, so I like that, especially coming from Canada where there's 5 feet of snow. So we ordered some food. We'll see how it is, but this is our spot that we're trying in Monchique. And Monchique is a very pretty little town, really pretty.
There's a lot of cyclists here.
Yeah,
going up and down the hills.
A lot of cyclists.
Kudos to them.
We're in the mountains, so I don't know how the heck they're doing it. I get tired walking them down the hills here, just in the town, let alone cycling. So, hey, let's check out the food, and we'll see if it's the place to be in Monchique. Lunch, and nice hearty lunch. It's February, even though it feels like more like May or June. But I got a pulled pork sandwich, and hey, there's the pulled pork with carrot and ginger soup. And then we have is that just a burger or is that a cheeseburger?
It's a cheeseburger.
A cheeseburger. All right. Yeah, how is that?
Juicy, medium, bit of spicy mayo. Really tasty.
So that was really good. It's just a lunch place. You know, we had pulled pork, a hamburger. I had carrot and ginger soup. It was really flavorful. No wonder it's a 4.6 rating on Google. And and the scenery is nice. We're right here in the square. Beautiful scenery. So I'd check it out. I was in Monchique. I'd check it out. It's right in the center of town and easy to get to. Next up, we visited Silves, a historic town with a rich Moorish heritage. right now we're in the little town of Silves, or Silves. Not sure how it's pronounced. Pretty little town, and we have discovered that they have, if you can see through there, well, we're going there, they have a castle. This seems to be the prominent feature in the middle of this little town, right up on the top of a hill. So we're heading there right now to see the castle in Silves. So this castle is from the mid-1200s. So it's an old one. And as I said, they've unearthed like a palace right here next to the wall. But this castle is huge. It is big. So we're gonna walk around the walls of the castle and see what kind of views we can get of Silves. We checked out a local museum and on the way discovered a stork's nest. Wow, there's not many places you'll discover something like this. Silves is a place that really lets you feel the history and charm of the Algarve. And now, let me show you the crown jewel of our trip, the Seven Hanging Valleys Trail. If you love some hiking or simply want to witness some of the most spectacular coastal views in Portugal, this trail is a must-do. Okay, well, we're here on another adventure in the Algarve to see what we can find, and we're at the Seven Hanging Valleys Trail, which is a famous, one of the best trails in Europe supposedly, along the ocean here. The Benagil Cave is going to be on this trail, I hope. But we're right now at Marinaha, Praia de Marinaha, and we just drove here. So you got to have a car, and it's just after 10 a.m. in the morning, and we're near the end of February, and you can see there's cars. It's not full, but if you get here too late, I bet you're not going to find a place to park. And if it was high season in the summer, you'd probably be full by now in the parking lot. So I'm not sure where you'd go. But anyway, that's the direction we're going to go. So let's head off and see this magnificent trail. This is the beginning of the trail right here. Wow. Look at that. Oh my God. So yeah, I was just saying, we're at the beginning of the trail, the Seven Hanging Valley Trail, and wow. As I said, Lagos trails on the coastal trail around there are magnificent, but here, it's just got a different feel. But amazing. There you can just kind of see the beach down there. All right, well, let's head along. But wow, man, this is something. The cliffs, hidden beaches, and crystal clear waters are nothing short of magical. So the Benagil Cave, which is a famous tourist spot that you can only get to by water. So we're going to be able to see it from the top, but I don't think that's an entrance, but it's just around the corner. That could be an entrance to it, but it's just around the corner from where we're standing right now. But we'll go see if we can take a look in the cave. Let's hope we can. The Benagil Cave, a spectacular sight. It's definitely one of those places that will leave you in awe. So this is as far as we're going on the trail. You can go for hours yet on it. But we're going to stop now to about an hour in to our trek. So an hour in, an hour out. Well, that works fine. An hour in, an hour out is a good trail. We're actually going to, we brought a picnic. We're going to stop for a little bite to eat on the way back here. So maybe a little longer than 2 hours in total. But just amazing. And it's February. People are in sweaters, pants, no big heavy jackets, and hardly anybody. Some people in shorts and t-shirts. So, and there's not that many people. So it's a perfect time to do it. So there you have it, southern Portugal's hidden gems, from the lively streets of Lagos to the dramatic cliffs of Sagres, the serene beauty of Tavira, the lush mountains of Monchique, and the historic charm of Silves. These places offer a completely different experience from the typical tourist trail, and I can't recommend them enough. I'd also love to hear from you. What's your favorite hidden gem in Portugal? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel inspiration. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our other travel videos for more hidden gems and off-the-beaten-path adventures. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy travels!